because they had Shido not only shock collared, but 3 different straps, put a straight jacket on him and a muzzle, like he's some sort of global threat. We're playing soccer. This is not Arkham City. Alright, so last week it looked like we were having the trials and tribulations of love, and this week it looks like we're having the trials and tribulations of hate. So if you want to stick around for the reaction, sit back, get some snacks, get a little drink, water preferred. Hydration is key. And if not, then skip ahead in the video and just be fake about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go straight to the review. Do what you want. But before the reaction, if y'all could subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the second one. Timestamps on the screen. That's about all I got. Let's get into it. Blue lock time, blue lock time. Alright, so I saw that there was a U20 trailer. So I'm gonna put that at the end of this. I mean, is it game time? Are we starting that up now? Are we drafting? Let's see. I don't know. So they still can't work as a team. Nice. Power of enemies. Oh, this must be like the draft this episode. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! He weaved that too, though. But that would have knocked his ass out. Damn! Oh, he's seeing red. He needs to do something. He is a shot caller. He is a shot caller. Carler? Oh damn. I just realized like people are getting cut out this time. That's a nice tire you got today, Andre. I like the navy. That's just wonderful. It really good contrast with the red. You spin the iPad on his finger with the Crocs. Oh, I guess yeah. This is big stuff then. If he's in person, this is big stuff. I love how it gradually just gets more CGIs. So it's basically the top 6 and then who Isagi just named out and then one person. With that one person, I'm assuming Isagi, Baru, Bachida, Reo, top 6, and not Ikaguri. If it's not Ikaguri. Maybe Gagamaru. That's my guess. Gagamaru. That's what I'm going with. Because they didn't really showcase anyone else other than Hiyori. Okay. Wait, so it's 11, right? Or is it 11 on the field and the goalkeeper? Oh yeah, so I was right. Good shit. Man, I know. He is like the most defensive. Yeah, good shit, good shit. I'll be surprised if they bait us though and don't pick Isagi, Reo, Bachida, and Baro. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Oh, so some of the top 6 aren't even getting picked then, no? Shigiri. Shigiri and Surfer Dude. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's just what you do, bruh. I didn't expect Glam Boy, though. Unless they have subs. Do they have substitutes or something? Unfortunately. Oh, shut up. Isagi, just because of his ninja. Yeah, I saw that coming. Goggles, yep. Nigga, I'm ego. Like, what's going on here? I know this. I'm actually surprised, though. So that means Baro's not getting picked up? Or maybe Shido, since he's in detention right now. Oh, so it has to be Isagi, right? But no, then that would be Shido. I'm confused. Genuinely. No, I'm like, because there's still people. Like, Baro would be better for that position than Isagi. It's the puzzle man himself. Of course it is. Good shit. Nice. Damn. So no Baro or Reo? Good shit. Of course he's making the team. Now we got some jealousy brewing. You up there? He's gonna crash. Evacuate the premises, bro. That's what I was thinking. Put him on the bench, coach. Yeah, good shit. This dude's tampering. They have this dude locked up like he's from fucking Arkham Asylum. Oh my gosh. This is like illegal. Can he do this? I mean, I get it, but like, he's not a feral animal. I mean, he acts like it, I guess. He's oozing aura right now. What's going on? Why do they talk like this? Oh, he's playing for the other team. He's talking to the nigga like he's the nine-tailed fox with up or something. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. He has to pop out now. That's good. That's good. This is the best episode all season. This is not even playing soccer. This is a great episode. Get Ego on the field, man. That's way more than 11 players they got there. Damn. So I thought he was gonna like draft Kunigami or fucking his brother or Isagi. Who else did I say? I said someone else. Oh, or Kira. Damn. I didn't expect him to pick up Shido. Oh my fucking goodness, what's wrong with this animal? If he wins what? Fighting? Wow. Oh my gosh. The shit talk is fucking crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we just need to smash him, Bachida. Fuck's this guy talking about, man? He said it again. I think he meant it a different way the second time. Baro's about to sneak him and punch him in his fucking face. No time for breaks. This is great. This is good stuff here. If they fuck up this game, I'll punch another hole in my wall. Yeah, tell him. Man, tell him. Isagi's really like, you know, he's got that shit. He's talking shit now. He's not afraid. He uses his words. Black Flash. I know that cash register one. When I'm in it and I'm scanning items, I'm just in it. I know exactly what he's talking about. My shit's probably like 70 items per minute. No joking, maybe even higher than that. I really moved through that. The thing is, what Ego's saying here is kind of like spitting a little bit. I also didn't expect what's his face, Nico, to get on the team. That's surprising to me. Check out the Samsung on the wrist. Ego's a motivational speaker. He should do like TED Talks or something, man. He's good. I got goosebumps. Look, check him. Check him. You see him? This is good. Ego's a good talker, man. He can motivate my ass to do anything. Good episode. Great episode. Okay, let's check this trailer really quick. Oh, we're seeing actual footage right now? What does he look like? He looks like something. I'm seeing a lot of anime lines and not movement. He looks kind of ridiculous. I really hope that. I don't even know. Yo, are they getting people off the street? What is... That was like the hardest kick of the fucking season. I felt that in my fucking chest. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not lying one bit. It's not looking hot right now. Yeah, so no, the way this episode started, and I should have honestly seen this from the first match with Isagi and Shido and Rin, when there was already that tension there and they were grabbing each other by the necks, trying to snatch each other's chains. And it's like, we've seen people try taking heads off in this show before. We saw Bachida season 1, but I don't think the rules were in place yet. That was semi-understandable. And then we saw Shido obviously try to take, I think it was either Isagi or Chihiri's head. So it's like, cool. I thought he was just making his presence be known. Like, and he's had a couple other questionable scenes, but after him showing his soft side when Isagi blitzed past them, I thought maybe he would like just be a lunatic when it came to playing ball. But no, we see him and Rin use the power of friendship to score this last goal. And this nigga Rin does not hesitate. He does not hesitate one bit. He tries taking Shido's cranium off his head. And maybe they should be fighting more. This was the best animation we got in the show. Rin swinging with all his might here was the most movement we've gotten all season. But let me not get too amped up about that right now, because I'll get into that later. Shido weaved that because he's been in this situation before. I'm sure he's been on some Mike Tyson shit in the past and has tried biting dudes' body parts off. And I could tell Rin's never been in a fight in his life. He saw. I know that he threw that punch and he didn't think there would be repercussions for it. They both needed to be humbled here. And Shido got his in. He gave that nigga a mean knee like Masvidal did to Ben Askren. I'm surprised this shit didn't put Rin out. Like, Rin says he wants to kill Shido, but Shido is willing to go to prison and put his life on the line for this soccer stuff. He doesn't care. As long as he can put a ball to his foot, whether it is on the grandest stage of them all or in solitary confinement, that nigga does not care. Look at this face with the bloods. This shit went from a soccer anime to an action shonen. Look at the expression on his face and the veins popping out of his head. He loves violence. He's ready to put an imprint to the top of Rin's skull, and Rin was not ready for this. I'm sure he was expecting something in return, but not to this level. And this is what shocked me the most. That wasn't even a pun, I promise you. I'm convinced that Shido was actually pulled from prison. This was like his opportunity, sort of like how in solo leveling, those prisoners were given the opportunity to do the dungeons to shorten their sentence. I think this is the same shit they got going on with Shido right now. I think he was pulled out of prison. He's probably got at least 20 on him. And they were like, if you can manage to make your way to the Japan national team and get us that World Cup, then your sentence is lifted. And maybe all of them have this. I think Ego said it, but I think this rule was put into place just for Shido because the dude has a shot collar on like he's a fucking dog. And that might be illegal on Ego's end too. Maybe not. They signed up for this.
That's all we need from you is a signature. Come sign it right here.
Rin did kind of eat that though. I will give it to him. I'm surprised he genuinely did not get knocked out because that was a nasty ass knee, and that's coming from a soccer player too. He didn't really even bat an eye to it, so I apologize to him for calling him soft. He'd probably beat my ass too. Yeah, and after that scuffle, we see Ego in his chambers. We saw him with his clipboard cutting names off the list, and I started trembling in my seat because I was getting flashbacks to high school basketball, you know, and it was partly my fault, but I mean, it was just a corrupt system altogether because my school, they held basketball tryouts, but they just did it because I think they were legally required to because the team was already formed. They were basically holding tryouts so we could get some cardio in because not one of us were getting picked up on that team unless we were the next coming of Kobe Bryant. And I'm not going to say his full name, but Coach B, you know who you are if you're watching this video, and I pray and hope that you are, which I doubt. But I hope he is because he ruined my basketball career. And the plot twist about it is, now granted, I wasn't the biggest overachiever myself, but the plot twist was in 8th grade, I actually did make the team and he happened to be the same coach. So I'm sure you could imagine how surprised I was when I went from 8th to 9th grade after riding the bench, and I averaged about 0.3 points a game. I had 4 points on the season, so I definitely had potential. But I'm sure you can imagine how surprised I was going from 8th to 9th grade thinking I'm gonna get a new coach and a new opportunity to shine, and the same nigga that I was just being coached by in middle school is moving up to high school with me. Pulling the 5 from his starting lineup in middle school to high school, and then having a preset high school team once he pulls up. What am I supposed to do about that? So seeing Ego go down the list, it was just giving me flashbacks to that, but I'm tapping into memories I shouldn't even tap into. And don't even get me started on the Wendy's baked potato that Coach B would always eat. I don't even want to get into that. But as I was saying, we're not talking about me right now. We're talking about Henri. And she pulled up, navy on navy, nice navy belt, talking about, have you made your decision? Have I made my decision on where we're going to dinner tonight? Like, what are you talking about? I need clarification. She may just be talking about the soccer stuff. I don't know. When she walks in looking like this, I don't even know what she's talking about. I'm just starting to see stars at this point. No, and you could tell that Ego is one of the best strikers of his day just based off of how he pulled up to greet everyone for the second time in the show in the black on black Crocs, no socks, jeans, button-down shirt, his normal attire, but we never really even see his shoes. But you could tell because of the shoes, he probably has like bunions and sore feet, so he's only wearing the Crocs for comfort. And he was probably a messy type of talent in his day. Or maybe even Ronaldo, just because he's tall and skinny, so he was probably nasty with the fucking headers. And when he was forming this team of 11, obviously there's like 30 dudes in this room, so someone's not making the cut. But we see Rin get picked up, we saw Gaga get picked up, and it makes sense because he's really the only defensive player like in any of the games that we've seen at least. Like, yes, there was that tall dude, but I don't think he'd be as quick and as crafty as Gaga, so I think that's why he got goalie. Glam Boy, I understand, because he's very athletic himself and he's always airborne for whatever reason. But Nico really surprised me, considering that they didn't show anything from his game that he played here, which I guess like isn't that big of a deal. But like even when he was playing Isagi at the beginning, it's like he was good, but to me he didn't seem like he had that dog in him. But everyone else was kind of a given. There was Bachida, obtuse angle, and this nigga's ego does not need to be stroked anymore, but Ego was absolutely doing that for him, saying that he was the best at keeping the ball in blue lock, which I'm just gonna have to disagree with off the bat. And then the icing on the cake, he said he was gonna be the heart of this team. If he's my team captain, send me home. They have Leaf Ninja as the right wing, which was expected. They have Surfer Guy left wing, which was also expected. Chigiri and then Nagi as left striker, Rin as center striker, and then Isagi as right striker. Like obviously Isagi was going to be on this team, but like I don't know, when I play FIFA, because I don't really know much about soccer positioning, him, Nagi, and Rin have the most like offensive roles, and then obviously Obtuse being, I think it's center midfield or something, like he really has like one of the most important roles on the field. But really Isagi, Rin, and Nagi, like that's the big three, and I just wasn't anticipating Isagi to be that right striker, which was very interesting to see. And I was also surprised that Rayo didn't get picked, but once I saw that 11, I already knew who was going to be I already knew who was going to be tweaking out right off the bat. Considering Isagi also probably got his position, and he's about to pull a Shido on Isagi right now and give him his left knee. He's dead ass only seeing red. And if there weren't cameras, Isagi's head might be in the fucking pavement. But no, so then Librarian asked why Shido isn't on the team since he was a phenom on the field. And then Ego starts talking about his stats, how he was averaging 2 goals a game, which in a game to 5, I mean, that's a little ridiculous. But he was saying out of everyone in the blue lock, no one could really like synergize with him. And you see, this is where I guess my theory last week was sort of debunked, because Ego was explaining that he got a call from the higher ups and that Rin's brother was tampering with operations, saying that he's not playing unless he's able to recruit one blue lock player. So then all the pieces are coming together, and that one blue lock player was Shido. And it's like, sure, it makes sense since Shido has no chemistry with anyone, but it's just like, who gave this man the right to do, like, if I'm Rin, I'm pissed. I'm like, and yeah, obviously I haven't watched like many sports anime, but from clips and from the ones that I have seen, this was the most outlandish shit I've ever seen in a sports anime, I think, in my life, because they had Shido not only shock collared, but 3 different straps, put a straight jacket on him and a muzzle, like he's some sort of global threat. We're playing soccer. This is not Arkham City. But I mean, I don't even blame Ego either, because I wouldn't even know how to contain it. Like, he's lucky he had those shock collars, because if he didn't have some safety net, Shido could have probably waltzed his way into Ego's quarters, killed him, and then started running the blue lock himself on some Danganronpa shit, and he would have been the bear. Because I saw like a picture of Shido locked up prior to this episode and chained up. But you know how they like have symbolism for damn near everything in this show? I thought he was like visualizing himself in prison, and he was like breaking out of his shackles on some like I'm surpassing my limits thing, and this was like a new ability unlocked. I didn't think he was physically locked away, like he just committed the most heinous crime known to man. We hear Rin's brother come in, and this door has a padlock. It's dead ass like a real prison door. Why do they have this in the blue lock compound? And my next question is, if Rin's brother didn't draft him, how long was he in this room for? How long was he going to be kept away for? Because you don't tie someone up in this manner if you're putting them away just for a 24-hour period. You know what I mean? Like, if he was like, you know what, Shido, you're in timeout. You're sitting in this room for 24 hours, and the only meal you're getting is cold porridge. There was effort put into containing this feral animal. So I don't think he intended on letting him out. And we see Rin's brother pull up, and his juices are leaking out all over the floor as he's walking up to Shido. And this shit reminded me of the last couple episodes of Bleach when they went to go talk to Aizen. Like, that's the type of maximum security they had this dude under. Yo, what's up, Doug? Who the fuck are you? This cage is looking pretty tiny for you. How about you let me set you free? You can start a new life with new friends, a new goal. I want you, and I want your ego. I've been spectating you. I love seeing you scrambling and scraping all over the court. I love that shit. I need you to go berserk for me. Yeah, so this was like one of the most villainous things I've ever seen. Like, this was so over-exaggerated and like for Blue Lock specifically, like, it's funny when they over-exaggerate, but the shit he was saying was like they were teaming up to cause the 5th Great Ninja War. But he started hyping everyone up. I was getting hyped up. I really felt like I was going into a Game 7. And we see Sai pull up to the team meeting, and he might be the most cocky player in the history of sports. For the honor of Japan, we can't afford to lose no matter what. And Sai is super excited for this opportunity. Sai-kun, tell them how eager you are to play with them and everything. First off, I'm not passing the ball to none of you niggas. Let's get that straight. That's number 1. I will be a ball hog. And if you guys want to win this game, that ball will be in my possession. Cocky ass nigga, isn't he? Don't you dare underestimate us, Mr. Genius. You may be a threat overseas, but Japan ball is something different. I'm telling you, you don't even get it. Do you hear the rubbish coming out of your mouth right now? You deadass just called me Mr. Genius. So you already know where I stand on the hierarchy of things. You're sitting here talking to me, trying to be the top scorer in Japan, play for the Japan team, make 50 million a year and marry a pinup model and have a nice happy family. That's great. Honestly, congratulations. I'm happy for you. That's the extent to where you will go. You have to understand that I will be the best in the world. Grasp that for a second. The kids that you have with your little pinup model wife in the future, they're not going to be saying, I want to be a good soccer player like Dada. They're going to be saying, damn, I want to be a great soccer player like Hitoshi Sai. I'm going to be the MJ to them. Do you understand that? I also want to be the best. Man, shut that shit up, dog. You are trash. Yeah, and Shido puts his head through a table. I mean, he should have just stayed caged. Like, he's standing on his table like the fucking Green Goblin of soccer. And look at the face that he makes when he aggroes onto someone else. He shouldn't be in here right now. And the more that I look at it, I don't even think this nigga has eyeliner on. I think he is just a different species of animal, because these black marks look indented into his head. And it's like, this man is just a walking UFC main event. Why is he not fighting John Jones or something? And after the guy who he almost just put through the table regains consciousness, Shido's talking about how he'll one-on-one everyone in here for a starting lineup spot. And I mean, it's like God's been on Shido's side, because if he was able to go through with all of his acts of violence, he would have probably caught 3 murder charges by now. When he almost tried taking off whoever's head in the first selection, when he almost killed Rin, and then just now he's airborne, cocking his dominant foot back, talking about this is going to be my first goal on the Japan team. This is nigga's head. He deadass is a human with rabies, the way he's acting. And this was symbolic on the lowest of keys just because the leader of, I guess, the defense on this team defended his teammate from Shido and gave him a nice little submission hold on the ground, which is good. I mean, Shido needs more than a shot caller. He needs to be exiled from Earth. And the people on this U20 team, I don't know if this is supposed to like look like they're all individual 2K creative characters because no one looks the same. The customization on these dudes is like Black Ops 6 gunsmith level of customization. Because Nero Tepe looks like he's from It Takes Two. But then we have Darai Moroku, who looks like he's from, I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, I don't even. But no, Isagi stumbled on Rin working out, grinding after hours. And I think this scene alone showed Isagi's development. Rin's understandably starting to tweak out because the fact that he's able to finally play against his brother and Isagi's telling him to drink water. And the Isagi from season 1 wouldn't say some shit like this. But season 2 Isagi is like, drink this water before you fuck up the blue lock for all of us. Not even for all of us, for me. Don't cause me problems. Like, he wouldn't say that with the type of person Rin is, but it's like, since Isagi talked back to Baro, he could basically talk back to anyone now. But the episode ends with Ego giving a David Goggins-like speech, and this was just good. Explaining the mathematics behind flow and everything, and I mean, his graph kind of made sense. And that's what flow is. What you youngins need to understand is not an easy state to achieve. The flow I talk about isn't some shit where you're just passively scrolling on TikTok on your phone. That's not ego to me. And that's not the ego that's going to propel you forward in the blue lock nor in this game. If you want to regress and go back to that little sissy participation trophy type of soccer y'all were playing, that's fine with me. I don't need any of you. You understand this? I do this for the love of the game. Keep in mind, I put my life savings into this blue lock shit. Do y'all understand this? I put everything on the line for this. My image, my money, and dare I say my marriage. Because fun fact, Henri's not my girl. She's my side piece. Yeah, I said it. And damn it, I love her. But we're not talking about me right now. We're talking about y'all. Think about it. Think about the thought of defeat in those U20 niggas. They are trash. They are bona fide scrubs. And just keep in mind, we're not going out there to win. That's not the objective. We're going out there to kill. So now with that being said, which one of y'all will make it happen? And I'm not gonna lie, I just motivated myself. Because this scene in itself, with Ego talking to them about the Japanese soccer scene, tearing down the status quo, everything, like, because the shit that Ego talks about, honestly, like, is very kind of parallel to like real life, like with the passive scrolling and like being in that trance-like state, that's not flow. Hearing that and feeling that relatability with it, like, genuinely, I was kind of getting goosebumps. I was like, damn, this is good. So yeah, that was that. But as hyped up as I got from that motivational speech, we got the U20 trailer. And I'm not going to lie to you, it was looking a little questionable. And that might be it. I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm going to continue watching the show. And before I start talking about that, actually, like, that this episode, genuinely, not even trying to, like, over-exaggerate, I think this was the best episode this season. Just because of the plot development. And, like, obviously, there weren't any scenes that were, like, standing out that were, like, poorly animated. Because, obviously, they weren't planned. And it was purely plot. So, it was just a good time overall. But no, I'd give this episode a 10 just for being the best one in the season, honestly. And I hope I can sit here and enjoy more episodes of this U20 game. But again, as I was saying, like with the trailer, it wasn't looking like we were getting any drastic changes. And from the comments that I read on my Blue Lock Season 2 video, I saw people saying that it's not a money thing, it's just a studio thing. And this has been a very consistent theme. And I'm very distraught at the fact that like something with such high popularity is getting thrown to the back burner like this. Like, it's genuinely, it's almost like, it's not even almost, it's like genuinely embarrassing. The way that some of these companies go about things, it just doesn't make sense to me. Just gotta enjoy it for what it is and whatever. But no, good episode. U20 game starts next week and we'll see what's going on. But without further ado, sub to this channel, sub to the second channel. If you stayed to this point in the video, I appreciate you for watching. And yeah, that's it.